Hadouken! What is happening, Magnus? Time to get it on with this death battle. Pika pika. Yeah! It's time to see me go head to head with that pussy damn man. What do you think of that move? That actually sounded like Hulk Hogan a little bit, didn't it? Toward the middle. Yeah! Yeah! Well, let's get it on with some bitches.
A good martial artist does not become tense, but ready. Not thinking, yet not dreaming. Ready for whatever may come.
But some fighters are dumb enough to ignore the legendary Bruce Lee's words, like Hercule Satan, the world martial arts champion.
And Dan Hibiki, the Psycho Street Fighter.
He's Whiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The Earth was in danger, the future of mankind threatened by a monster named Cell. All would be lost unless a hero could best him in the ring of champions.
The hope of the world lay on the shoulders and afro of one man, Hercule Satan. Yeah, we're screwed.
Officially, Mr. Satan is the world martial arts champion and chosen savior of humanity. Or so he would have you believe.
Hey, if I could lie that well, I'd make everybody think I'm king of the world too. Or even God.
But before he was the hero of the people, Mr. Satan went by Mark. Eager to learn, Mark sought to master the art of combat.
Young Mark honed his skills in the dojo Satan Castle, which sounds awesome, but sadly no, he was not actually trained by the devil. I looked it up.
Turns out he was naturally gifted in martial arts, mostly due to his strangely good luck.
Yeah, like when he won his first world championship after his rival got food poisoning. That's not suspicious at all!
Victory in hand, Mark took the stage name Mr. Satan in honor of his dojo and to sound better for the cameras. His victories and explosive personality quickly rocketed him to a life of wealth, fame, and luxury.
Which almost came to an end when he and his master got drunk and made fun of some random guy's ponytail. Turns out this random guy just so happened to be a superpowered immortal mercenary who then murdered his master. Remember, kids, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words should never be used against a tree-surfing murderer.
From that day forward, Mr. Satan swore he would never fight anyone whose identity was a secret or who seemed out of his league.
Seemed to forget about that when Cell showed up. Anyway, somewhere along the line, Mr. Satan married a lady named Miguel, and after a round or two in the ovarian ring, had a daughter. Oh, and then his wife died.
Wow, come on, Boomstick, show some tact. Despite his grief, Mr. Satan never let his loss interrupt his lifestyle.
He filled the hole in his life the only way he knew how, with more martial arts. He mastered techniques like his dynamite kick and megaton punch, which sounds like they would make you explode or something epic like that.
But they're actually just regular kicks and punches. He really only named them so he could scream awesome words while fighting. Hey, this is anime after all.
I feel more than a little underwhelmed by this guy right now.
Well, Mr. Satan's techniques were enough for him to legitimately win the 24th World Martial Arts Tournament, becoming the champion of the world and chosen savior to battle Cell. But we already know how that went.
I could watch that over and over. In fact...
What does that say in Japanese when he hits the, Someone let me know what that
Mr.
means.
Satan actively avoids fighting those who clearly outclass him, mostly to save his own reputation.
The first time he saw people flying and shooting beams from their hands, he thought it was a bunch of cheap tricks and pyrotechnics. Even after seeing the most epic Kamehameha beam struggle of all time,
I still thinking it was a
he
trick.
still denied everything.
It's a trick. It's all a trick, I swear. Someday I'll bring it all to light. I will.
I can't believe that you're still saying that!
But just in case he finds himself in over his head, Mr. Satan is packing an assortment of capsules containing jetpacks, disguised explosives, and even missile launchers. Man, if those those existed in real life, it would be a TSA nightmare.
If there's anything
Funny,
he's
ain't
good
it?
at, it's
That's
public
one.
performance. He often weasels his way out of dangerous scenarios with lame excuses like faking stomach aches, and somehow the entire world buys his crap every single time.
I did it! For years, I've been trying to perfect the variation of the Megaton punch that uses latent energy to cause a delayed reaction
Yeah.
and catch my opponent off guard.
Yeah.
When in doubt, work for the crowd. I love all of you!
Who are you talking to?
Every single one of you. Like and subscribe!
Mr. Satan is a master of deception, an excellent actor, and a complete fraud.
Yeah.
Still, he is strong enough to rip 3 phone books in half and pull 4 buses by himself.
I mean-
And once he actually moved faster than the untrained eye could see, but forgot bullets move fast too.
Well, if I have to say something nice about the guy, at least he's not Yamcha.
Mr. Satan has won the World Martial Arts Tournament upwards of 26 times, although only one of them was legitimate.
Yeah, the other times he rigged it by having Mr. Boo kick everyone's ass and then lose to him on purpose.
Still, it's pretty impressive he managed to befriend one of the most dangerous and untamed monsters in the Dragon Ball universe.
That's true.
Oh, and one time he convinced the whole world's population to stick their hands up in the air and then wave them around like they just don't care, but whatever.
Boomstick that saved the world.
Eh.
Mr. Satan is motivated by 3 things: money, fame, and his daughter, who he seems to prize above all else.
He may be a bit of a con artist, but no matter what he's up against,
What happened to Mom Vidal?
there's a way to rise above his fears through his own bravery. Wait, did I just say bravery? I meant thick-headedness and straight-up stupidity.
Oh, the pain. Oh.
They should take him under their wing
Civilized
in a
big
future
animation
episode
as
and
a
teach him some
blatant
shit.
Rip-off of Capcom's characters, Dan Hibiki was always meant to be a complete joke.
Dan had no natural talent in fighting people, but his father, Go Hibiki, was a
Ah.
martial arts master with his own dojo.
One day, Go's dojo was visited by Sagat, an enforcer of the crime syndicate Shadow League. As an advocate of justice, Go refused to be intimidated by the crime lord and stood up to him the only way he knew how.
By kicking his freaking eye out, then Sagat brutally beat him to death in front of his own son. That should teach you to mess with a 7'4" Muay Thai monster.
It didn't. Enraged and distraught, Dan swore he would avenge his father's death. To do so, he sought out a legendary dojo hidden in the wilderness of Japan.
This thing is more elusive than child support to my ex.
Seems like the more time we spend here, questions arise.
Yeah. Like, who the hell's Dan?
Against all odds, Dan found it.
I remember
He was
that
trained
watching
by its master, Goken, the same mentor who taught Ryu and Ken such legendary techniques as the Hadoken and the Shoryuken. Dan began the difficult journey of mastering the use of ki as a weapon of justice.
Until Goku expelled him because he just sucked.
Well, technically it was because Goken didn't want his training only used for revenge, but let's face it, he knew he was wasting his time.
However, Dan's determination for vengeance continued. He took the little he had learned from Goken and ironically combined it with some Muay Thai.
This became his very own martial art, the Psycho Ryu fighting style.
Unfortunately, while that sounds awesome, it didn't really work out.
Dan's fighting style is, well, it sucks. It's awful. There's absolutely nothing redeemable about it. I mean, he can use special moves like the Shoryuken and the Den Kukyaku.
Which are like the dollar store versions of awesome stuff, like the Shoryuken and Tetsu, whatever it's called.
Also, Dan Kukyaku, did he seriously name one of his moves after himself?
Yeah, he's pretty full of himself, which is why the Psycho style's strongest technique is excessive taunting. He can taunt while jumping, somehow increasing his airtime, and by focusing all his energy at once, Dan can perform a taunt so fearsome it will shock and amaze all who witness it just by being the most worthless thing they've ever seen. This is the legendary taunt.
Here I come! Hola! What's the problem? Don't underestimate me. I'm awesome! Woohoo! Piece of cake!
Now, Dan can manifest his ki into a fireball projectile called the Godoken. In a way, the Godoken is symbolic of Dan himself.
Yeah, it's tiny, pathetic, and doesn't last very long.
Despite this, Dan eventually tracked down his father's killer and offered to make his left eye match his right. In turn, Sagat politely offered to reunite father and son. The long-awaited clash of fists began, a clash in which Dan was bent on retribution.
What? Oh shit, he won?
Yes, Dan finally achieved the recompense he had sought for so long and trained his entire life for, because Sagat threw the fight in pity. Completely unaware of his luck and now confident he was one of the strongest in the world, Dan founded his own dojo to unfortunately teach other people his worthless martial arts.
Thanks, Sagat. Not only have you killed this man's father, but you're ruining other kids' lives now.
Yeah,
You'll be
thanks,
happy to know
Sagat.
that not many students actually enrolled in his class, because he kept forgetting to pay his phone bill and did not include his dojo's address.
I used to whoop people's asses with Dan, too.
Classic Dan. By the way, what's up with the pink key?
Well, it was originally white, but then he accidentally washed it with color.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, making fun of Dan is fun and all, but let's be honest, he's not a complete pushover. He can take down multiple thugs at once, and even endured a beating from Ryu and Ken simultaneously.
Really?
No matter how many times he falls, Dan will always get right back up.
And remember how Goken rejected him because of his thirst for vengeance? That's because Dan can actually tap into the Satsui no Hado, the evil, deadly energy that transformed Goken's brother Akuma into an island-smashing murderer.
We're not joking here. Once Dan did access his Satsui no Hado to use the dreaded Raging Demon, a move which obliterates the victim's soul.
Damn! If Dan can do it, I can do it! Alright, watch out, Liz, here it goes! Shit! Fell on my keys!
But more often than not, Dan's a
Keys.
klutz whose overconfident taunting gets him into trouble. He is his own worst enemy.
But even
didn't know
after
he could
dragging
access
baby from
that.
stubbing his toe, Dan doesn't let any of it keep him down.
Well, I understand Sakura can
After
do
all,
it, too.
Who else will carry on the heroic legacy of Go Hibiki?
You can...
Oh!
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, your face is in danger, and only I can save it.
I see Dan winning. I see Dan.
If you're like me, blessed to radiate pure manliness, then you know it comes at a price. The price of facial hair stronger than cold steel. It takes a razor made of mithril, forged in dragon fire and quenched in the blood of a unicorn just to get a close shave. But since those don't come cheap, I'm often left using them until they're worn out and disgusting. Or I just give up and live in scruffy desolation. That is, until I discover DollarShaveClub.com.
I was like, where's this going?
Blades right to my door. Now I'm able
Yeah, I've
to
seen
make
them on
my face at my
Facebook
leisure
advertised.
using a new blade every week. Don't settle for using an overpriced, inferior blade for far too long. Join me and millions of others by heading to DollarShaveClub.com/screwattack and sign up right now and choose the razor that's perfect for you. If you won't do it for me, do it for the unicorns. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
The next round, our beloved savior of mankind, Hercule Satan! And the challenger, the
Big old
infamous
Hulk Hogan.
creator of the Psycho Arts, Dan Hibiki! Woohoo! Here I come! Ow!
Nice moves,
Yeah, one person cheering
How
for him.
about you rate yourself out?
You wish, chump. I hope you're ready for a beating.
They could have asked me to do Satan's voice. Wish they have.
Ha! A weakling like you stands no chance.
It looks like Mr. Satan wants to end this quickly. Which of his patented finishing moves will he use?
Dynamite King!
What's this? He's avoided the champion's most devastating attack.
Ha! I shocked him out. He'll be too terrified to throw a single pull.
Woohoo! Behold the glory of Psycho!
That would mess up Mr. Satan.
Behold my ultimate attack!
Shinku! No. Now what I'm thinking is, what do I do?
Anyway,
Good time off the arena. Yeah, I slipped through my sheer muscle mass. Yay!
the only way Mr. Satan's winning is like by some stupid like
Crap, how long is this?
ring out or something. Or...
Yeah! I've done it! After years of training and grueling exercise, this pathetic pony's cheap tricks won't work on me! Ha!
Astounding! Who knew the secret to countering such an attack was to act like a coward?
Yeah! Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's this? Is it just me, or has Mr. Satan illegally smuggled weapons into the arena?
No crap! My backup plans! I can't go out like this! What? I've never seen these before! Obviously my challenger snuck them into my road to get me disqualified! Can't even face me like a man!
Oh, sweet, a jetpack!
What?
Hey. Yeah. Time for the next evolution of my martial art. Ultimate Rocket Booster Psychion Down!
It's kind of hard to see. So pixelated.
Well, that's disappointing.
Ring out, right?
Only one more capsule left. But I don't remember what's in it. Yo, give us something fast. This guy's good. I can't track his movements.
What the
hell?
What a spectacle! What could the champ be planning? I got this! Ah, crap. I can't believe it, folks! The match is still on! And Mr. Satan's limitless tenacity has worn down the challenger!
Aha! Yes, that's right. I tired him out. Me, Mr. Satan. That was my plan all along.
What am I doing? I can't lose to this joker. I have to win! For my father!
Uh-oh.
Oh, man!
Watch closely. You're about to witness the real deal.
It looks like this is the end!
Yeah! This is over!
Oh, man! Whoa! I've never seen anything like that! He punched
I
us so hard,
told
he
you
turned into a two-drop!
that if Mr. Satan wanted to be some stupid shit,
The karaoke punch!
Oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
the karaoke punch.
Hercule Satan!
KO!
Now he can disappoint his father in the afterlife.
Hercule Satan and Dan Hibiki may be pretty pathetic in context, but keep in mind, before the Cell Saga, Mr. Satan was actually a legitimate world champion.
Unlike Dan, who only has one confirmed win to his name and it was handed to him out of pity.
And Mr. Satan has proven time and time again that he is stronger than the average athletic man.
He once pulled 4 tour buses, which is nearly 60 tons, and then he punched through one of them. That's a sheet of steel right there. Dan struggles to throw a single guy over his shoulder.
Mr. Satan once broke through a tower of 19 tiles with a single chop, and is the only character in Dragon Ball history to have fought both Cell and Majin Buu and not die.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Dan's key attacks were his ace in the hole, but in true Hibiki fashion, it amounted to nothing but failure. Just like the time he managed to pull off the Raging Demon, only to be stopped by a high school girl's backpack.
The key to
Oh my
Dan's
God,
failure came from
that is so terrible.
The winner is Hercule.
I didn't know all that. Damn
Next
shame,
time
damn.
on Death Battle.
By the way, Japanese dudes, they be drawing the anime a little too. You see when Sakura was doing that kick in one of the earlier panels, and you can see like the print of her coochie through her panties. They be drawing them nasty like that on purpose. I don't even know what the fuck this is.
Hey, I'm John. I play Boomstick.
I'm Tori, the 3D animator.
I'm Ben. I play Wiz. And we were super excited that Yang.
What is that a
is
haircut?
coming
It
to
like
Death
matches
Battle.
his clothes.
Yeah, and
Holy
so it's gonna be a
shit.
3D animated fight by this guy. He's mocapping it as we speak.
He doesn't always dress like this.
Yeah, this is
Wait,
mocap.
the mocap. This is what I wear every day.
But who is Yang gonna be fighting? You can stick to our social media, and we will let you know very soon. Just go find us on Facebook, official SA, or on Twitter @ScrewAttack.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Another funny one again, Screw Attack. If y'all enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, hit the like button, subscribe, and share, boo. Whoop, subscribe. Woo!